Hello, everyone! Caleb here with Disqualified. I am your double champion because we lost all of our saves. But yeah, welcome back to Disqualified. We are here to talk about NXT No Mercy predictions. This is my co-host, Beltless Trevin. We are facing for the NXT predictions title. We are also facing off against our cameraman and producer, Zach, and our editor-in-chief, Gordon.
We'll be putting his predictions down in a short.
Yep, and that should release Friday.
Yeah.
But it'll be like a sister short to this.
Yeah.
But yeah, we're here to predict. If you don't know how predictions work, pretty self-explanatory. We're going to go one by one through the card. And mind you, this is not in order.
Yeah.
We will talk about championship matches when they come up. We'll explain that. And we're just going to give you our predictions. At the end of the video, we'll go one by one back through the list with our predictions, just so you have them in your head. And let's get started. So, we're starting off with JC Jane and Lola Vice for the WWE NXT Women's Championship. JC Jane, of course, is your WWE Women's NXT Champion.
Yep. I got JC.
I got JC.
Yeah. Lola stood tall in the go home promo, and also with the events of Tuesday, they're setting up for a person to possibly win a title on this pay-per-view also and join Fatal Influence.
Yep. So makes no sense to take gold off of Fatal Influence right now.
Yep. Speaking of said storyline, our next match is a NXT WWE speed match. 5 minutes between Sol Ruca and your champion and Laney Reed.
Yep, so if you're unfamiliar with the speed concept, tournament matches are 3 minutes. You have a 3-minute time limit to get the win, with the championship matches and the finals of tournaments being 5 minutes. It's going to go Laney.
I'm also going to go Laney.
I want Soul to win, so I'm going to vote for Soul.
Okay. No, that's fair. It's going to be Laney because they obviously are doing the Fatal Influence thing. I thought they were going to keep Jasmine around so Lady could take her out in person. Not
nope.
Backstage.
Yeah, but no, because of contract shenanigans, business got to move forward, and Jasmine got the boot in a promo.
Yep. So, and I think this is how you fast launch Zarya v Soul. With
Yep.
Zarya being upset that she didn't even get a shot at the title. Like, you didn't even offer me a friendly competition. You didn't offer me a spot in the tournament. So I'm going to take this title from you, which I think she is the one to dethrone Soul.
Yep.
But
And
yeah.
we keep it on the title train with probably what's going to be your main event on the card. We have Darula Oba Femi Who versus Ricky Saints
For the NXT Championship. And, of course, your NXT champion is Oba Femi. I'm going Oba.
I'm going Oba.
So it's all for Oba.
Yep.
I'm willing to be wrong.
I'm also willing to be wrong, but I feel like you keep the title on him because after the events of Tuesday, I speculate that Trick's going away match is the definitive Oba v Trick match.
You mean Oba's going away match?
I don't think they put the title back on Trick. I think it...
You're going to hate this. The only way they bring Oba up at this point is to beat Lesnar. I'm letting you know this now. Brock's rumored match right now for Mania is Braun Breaker.
Yeah.
The only way, I think...
And then it's speculated he's retiring in 2026 as SummerSlam in his home turf.
Which I think that's where you bring Oba up and have him put the old dog out. Do a squash match. Have Oba just run through him.
Tease at it by having Roba be the ring clearer and the 2026's Rumble.
Trust me, I'm not wishing Oba to work with Brock. I just think that's how it's going to go. Yeah, that's just how it's going to go. I think you have Oba just whip his ass, though. But yeah, so next we move on to our NXT Canadian North American Championship match. It is your NXT Canadian North American Champion Ethan Page taking on Davion Heights.
Yup. No stipulation. Despite their last match, non-title match, being a flag match.
I'm torn.
I'm also torn. Because it's like, they're obviously building Tavion up, but I feel like they could do more build-up. But the other question is, because that's the thing is that...
Ethan main roster win?
Ethan main roster win, and also if he doesn't move main roster, who does he have next? Because that's the thing with Ethan's reign is that they've usually hinted at his next opponent throughout his reign. And we got nothing.
I fear, but does he just feud with Javon again? I mean, I'm not saying it's a bad feud, but they're obviously not pulling the trigger on the NXT title. So, pull the trigger on a title.
I'm going to go with Tavion, because I feel like his first feud is a petty feud with Charlie. Because Charlie's been looking at getting his dirty little fingers on something.
Give it a little pause.
Yeah. So I'm going to go with Tavion.
I'm going to go with Ethan Page. I'm willing to be wrong on this one because I do want Tavion to win.
Yeah,
I really like Tavion. I think he has a bright future. I think this is... You striking the irons hot?
I said Tavion.
He said Tavion. But he said he's willing to be wrong.
Yeah.
I'm not. Fuck Ethan.
I love Ethan Page.
He is such... His promo work is amazing. Sucks that he's had to do the twist of fate more than the ego's edge now, but...
Brother, you just don't like a twist of fate. If you grew up watching when I was watching...
Both
this shit pops me so hard.
Both are good finishers. I just miss it.
I don't think either are good finishers.
Yes. But despite Ethan and Tavion not having a stipulation, this match has 2.
Yeah, and this is the weaponized steel cage match between Jordan Grace and Blake Monroe. This is another one I am torn on.
Because in terms of this trilogy they're on, I believe they're 1-1.
I don't think Jordan can eat another loss. But at the same time, I don't know if Blake can eat a loss because she's newer.
And this is a newer character, because I say that even though she turned heel, she's bringing back the Woman from Hell gimmick.
It's just Dash and Cody Rhodes, but in NXT.
Well, no, you're thinking of undashing Cody Rhodes.
Yeah.
When he got his nose broken by Rey Mysterio's knee brace. His knee brace on the 619.
Yeah. So he had to wear a face mask, which...
changed his character, which was smart. It was very smart.
Yeah. I'm going to go Blake. I feel like they got to put up the threats she's been putting down.
Yeah, I'm going to go Blake. All right, next we get Javon Evans versus Josh Briggs. And is this a 3, 2, 1?
Javon.
I was gonna strong.
I was gonna say probably, but then you started counting down.
Yeah, it's Javon.
Yeah, he is one of NXT's poster boys, and Josh just ain't it. His promo was good of like, I don't give an F about what the fans have to say about me, playing to that natural heel heat, but you're going against one of the poster boys.
Yeah, good luck, buddy. Good luck.
You also won the last match that you had against said poster boy on a weekly. This is a PLE, brother.
Yeah. I mean, still putting stock in Josh Briggs. So
Yeah.
he's good. Like he deserves to be there. It's just how long can we keep this going?
You want to know what would get a huge pop out of me?
Hmm.
Inuyamura costing him the match.
I think it's gonna be Brooks.
Ooh. Because
Brooks tweeted something out today.
We did also Google it. Brooks Jensen has been doing work in Evolve, so he wasn't released despite rumor mills. He's just been.
I haven't seen his name come up in any release rumors. It was just he got dropped from the calling, and they just have done jack shit with him.
Yep.
Just on the
He
phone.
was on the main event scene for Evolve, fighting for that championship. I would not be surprised if they bring him back to NXT.
Oh yeah, another WWE news. Kylie Ray announces that she's pregnant. That is your WWE ID Women's Champion. So they had to relinquish that title. So the new WWE Women's ID Champion will be decided soon, I guess.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's it for this episode of predictions. We're going to go through top to bottom one last time, just so you know. It is starting us off, not in order of a match card, but JC Jane and Lola Vice for the NXT Women's Championship. And JC Jane is your champion. We all picked JC Jane. Also, asterisk, this is all of our votes, not Gordon's.
Yes.
For the Women's Speed Championship, we have Lainey Reed taking on Sol Ruka, your Women's Speed Champion. Trevin and I picked Lainey Reed, and Zach picked Sol Ruka. Going into your NXT Men's Championship, we have Oba Femi taking on Ricky Saints, and Oba Femi is your NXT Men's champion. We all picked Oba Femi.
Yup.
Next, going into your NXT Canadian North American Championship match, we have your NXT Canadian North American Champion Ethan Page taking on Tavion Heights, and I picked your NXT Canadian North American Champion Ethan Page, and Trevin and Zach picked Tavion Heights. Going into the weaponized steel cage match between Jordan Grace and Blake Monroe, Zach picked Jordan Grace, and Trevin and I picked Blake Monroe. And last but not least, Javon Evans versus Josh Briggs. We all picked Javon Evans.
Yep. Now stay tuned for Gordon's predictions that he will release via short.
And stay tuned. Tuesday, you will be getting 2 episodes. That will be your NXT No Mercy review and your Raw review. Because we are taking the weekend off from recording. Because we are going to be on vacation. We're still going to watch the show.
Yes.
The most you might get out of us is a short of something interesting.
Yep, if a champion changes.
But that's about it. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe, ring the bell 3 times so you know the match is over. I am your double champion. That is main roster predictions and NXT predictions. That is Beltless Trevin. And behind the camera, as always, is our cameraman and producer, Zach. Thank you for your time, and peace.
Bye!